welcome to Stamp with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I do short lunch break with Shel video tutorials Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Central Time. Also on Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. and Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. I do stamp therapy with Shel videos. So that's 4 times a week I bring video tutorials to you, hoping to inspire you and get you stamping. Today we're going to be having a play with the Trucking Along bundle. This one is back in stock finally. So we're going to be having a play with this. And I have combined it with the Dots and Spots die. And we're going to bring this out because I haven't used it yet. As well as the Nested Essentials dies. And I used the 2 largest here. Alright, I have our measurements on the desktop here if you want to screenshot that. Also, our colors today are Memento Black, Shaded Spruce, Real Red, and Smoky Slate. I have some red ribbon for later, and I'm just going to slide this out of the way. I'll bring it back in at the end of the video. So our card base today is basic gray, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Just going to burnish that flat. And for the inside, I have a piece of basic white. This piece is 4 by 5 1/4. And this is just going to center on the inside so that we have a nice place to write our greeting. Then on the outside of our card, I have a matte layer of basic red, yes, losing my marbles here, Real Red, and this is 4 by 5 1/4, and we are just going to center that up on the front of our card. Now I want to explain to you how I did this. Probably should have done this on camera, but I didn't. I wanted a banner for the front of my card. And this banner is lovely because it has stitching. But you'll notice that my banner is longer than the die. What I did is I put it on a piece of cardstock and I fed this end in through my Stampin' Cut and Emboss to about here. I didn't come anywhere near this end. So I did about this far. Then I took it back out of the machine and I turned it around and I took this and you can feel these little things click into the stitches. So I went like this and I clicked them into the stitches, put it in the machine, and I fed it through this way, and I didn't come anywhere near this end. So this way you can make a banner whatever length you want it to be by doing that procedure right there. Okay, we're going to set this stuff aside for now. We are going to work on our dots and spots. Let me grab my machine. Ooh. It is heavy. There we go. And of course I've got it backwards. And I've got the wrong plates in. Heavens. Okay. We're going to want that. And we're going to want that because we are die cutting. And we are going to want a couple of plates. So there is a plate. I don't know whether we're going to need all that. I think I'm going to take that out for a sec. And we're just going to pop that in. And hopefully I've got my plates set up right. No, I do not. I do need that shim. There we go. All right. Let's get this big boy out of the way. And now here's another tip for you. This die cuts little circles all in the front of your card. Super cool, but it leaves all these little circles in the die. And they're super easy to take out with a paper piercer or die brush, as you can see. And we are left with a clean die and all of these little circles. Now, depending on, I'm going to bring those up closer. Actually, I've got some more right here that are black ones. You see those? Those make fabulous embellishments for your cards, my friends. Don't throw them out. Keep them. Put them in a little canister. I have some here that are done in copper foil. I have some here. These ones are larger ones in cherry. Just keep them. Just get a little container and keep them, and you can use them to embellish your cards. All right. So, oops. I have one still stuck in there. There we go. This is going to go on the front of my card, like so. Okay? And that gorgeous red cardstock is going to peek through. Now, as you can see, somehow this piece is just a wee bit too large, just a smidge. So I am going to take a little sliver off there and a little sliver off there, and that should fix that, or I am hoping it will. And boom, much better. So now what we're going to do is we are going to glue this dots and spots die cut piece onto our card. And the easiest way that I've found is just run a fine layer of Tombow up each of these rows. And there you have it. Isn't that pretty? All right, now we are going to put this banner. My eraser got a little bit of something there. Maybe just little pieces of paper off the die cutting machine. You know how all those little pieces of paper get in the plates? So there is our banner. All right, we get to set that aside, and now we need to work on our focal image. So let's grab some stamps. All right, first off, I'm going to need the outline of the truck. Then I'm going to need the fill-in for the truck, and then I'm going to need the tires for the truck, and I want the Christmas tree. So we're going to want the outline and the fill-in. Wow, that block is dirty. Let me find. There we go. Oh, no. I must have been doing some kind of a watercoloring technique with this block because it's embedded right into the block. There we go. That's better. Okay, so we have the tree, we have the truck outline. That'll do for now, I think. What do we want for a greeting? How about wishing you a festive Christmas? That'll work. Let me grab that and put that on a block. I think it'll fit on here. All right. That'll do to start. First thing I'm going to do is my greeting. Wishing you a festive Christmas. So I'm going to put that right at the bottom using Memento black ink. Make sure it's stamping good and well inked. And hopefully I'll get it straight. Sorry if my head is in the camera. Perfect. I'm happy with that. Now I need to stamp the truck image. So we'll get that inked up and stamping well. And oh, we got ink on our block. Don't want that. And we will stamp our truck. Oops. All right. Now I want tires. Sorry, I'm going to have to bring this back here because I need to line this up. Sorry if my head's in the way. Oh, that one's off, but that's okay. I'll show you how we can fix that in a moment. And that is probably because I put it on the block instead of picking it up. That's my guess. You got to be very careful with photopolymer stamps because they're so bendy, right? All right, let's ink this up and see what this... All right, that's the fill in. That's the outline. All right. Now, how do I want this? I'm doing well getting ink all over today. How do I want this? I think I want it going up over the top of the truck, like so. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, I think we're done with black ink. Now I have to clean this. I should clean them all while I'm at it. Give them all a quick clean so they're ready to put away. Squeaky clean. All right, and this one I stamped in black ink. So I need to use that with green. And the green that I chose for today is Shaded Spruce. So we're going to add some color to our truck using Shaded Spruce. And once again, let's see if I can line this up. Close enough. I'm happy with that. Now we need to color in our truck. Now you can do this with markers, and I normally do, to be honest. I pushed in on that and I shouldn't have, because now I've got red in the window. Heavens. Pushed too hard. Let's clean this off. And try again. That's better. Now, let's see if I can line this one up. Oh, it looks good from here. Let's see what happens when I lift it up. Beautiful! I'm super happy with that one. All right. And the tree needs cleaned. Now if you want to just stamp the outlines, you can easily do that and then just color them in with Stampin' blends. But I wanted to use the stamps today. All right, now there's a little bit of ground here. I am going to use that stamp and just put a little bit of ground underneath our truck. And this time I'll be smart and pick it up with the block. And I'm just going to, let's do that again because it's half off the block. I'm going to use Smoky Slate, just so we have a little bit of ground under our truck, just like that. All right, let's get those out of the way, clean this stamp, and we'll go back to putting our card together. All right, bring our card back in here and check that out. Isn't that pretty? All right, pretty red truck. Do I want it flat or do I want it on dimensionals? I think I want this one flat. Just like so. Get it on here straight. There we go. Push that in place. And now, do I want to try something. I have in my stash, I think this was a Halloween ribbon at one point. It's basic black, but it's got a little bit of sparkle in it. So I'm going to try something here. I'm just going to make a knot, and I'm going to try, oh, those scissors won't cut that. I'm going to try and see what it looks like. I don't know that I'll like it or not, but I had them trimmed down a bit more. There we go. have a look. There. I think we'll keep it. Because I don't think I have anything in basic gray, unfortunately. That's just a color of ribbon that I do not have. I'm just doing a double check here. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? This is no, that's gray granite, not basic gray. And this one is smoky slate. So yeah, I'm just kind of checking things out here, but there's not too much that is working for me. So we're going to go with this little piece of black, and we're just going to grab some mini glue dots to put that on with, just because this is kind of a masculine feeling card to me. I don't want a whole bunch of bows and stuff on it. I want to be able to use this for a guy. So just that simple little knot, I think will be okay. Except for that little straggler there. There we go. All right, I do not think that card needs anything more than it already has. I think it's perfect just the way it is. And you see how much interest that dots and spots die adds. Just think of the possibilities that you could do, the different cards you could do. You could put black behind and a bright color in front. You can do a million things. And this this die set, the Nested Essentials, is fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. So there's our card. Once again, as promised, there are the dimensions, and I hope that you enjoyed this little tutorial. And if you have any questions, give me a shout, andersonshell@gmail.com. Thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great day. Bye-bye.